Arizona softball fans, even though the college season is over, there are still Wildcats to watch at the professional level. The AUSL All-Star Cup is just getting started, and there are two former Wildcats that will be representing the program, Sydney Stewart and Dejah Mulipola. For Sydney Stewart, this is another incredible chapter in what has been a crazy rise. After transferring to Arizona, she quickly became one of the best hitters in college softball, winning Big 12 Player of the Year, earning a golden ticket into the AUSL, and getting drafted 9th overall by the Portland Cascade. And then you have Dejah Mulipola, who Arizona fans already know as one of the greatest catchers in program history. She's a former All-American, Team USA player, Olympic medalist, and one of the most accomplished catchers in softball. But before we talk about these two Wildcats, let's talk about what makes the AUSL All-Star Cup different from a normal All-Star game. Unlike a traditional All-Star game, the AUSL All-Star Cup isn't just one game. The competition takes place over multiple weekends with new series throughout the event. Players earn points through different categories, including team success, individual performances, and MVP voting. After each series, the leaderboard is updated, and the top 3 players with the most points become captains for the next series and draft new teams. So the rosters can change throughout the competition, and every single game matters. At the end of the All-Star Cup, the player with the most total points on the leaderboard is named the All-Star Cup champion. Now let's talk about these two Wildcats representing Arizona. If you watched any Arizona softball in the past couple of seasons, Sydney Stewart needs no introduction. After transferring from Washington, Sid became one of the biggest stars in the country during her time in Tucson. In her senior season, Sid completely dominated the Big 12. She was named the 2026 Big 12 Player of the Year after leading the conference in batting average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, and OPS during conference play, showing that she was not only getting on base consistently but also producing power at an elite level. She finished the season hitting .390 with 20 home runs and 76 RBIs, putting together one of the best offensive seasons in the country. And she wasn't just a great hitter. Behind the plate, Sid became a leader for Arizona and one of the most reliable defensive catchers in college softball. Over her 2 seasons with the Wildcats, she hit 33 home runs and drove in 124 runs, leaving a huge impact on the program. Her incredible season earned her national recognition as a Softball America second-team All-American and made her a top 25 finalist for USA Softball Collegiate Player of the Year. Because of everything she accomplished at Arizona, it was no surprise that she became one of the biggest names entering the professional level. In March, Sid earned an AUSL golden ticket, which secured her place in the league before the draft. Then in the draft, the Portland Cascade selected her 9th overall. Now Sid is becoming one of the key players for Portland as the expansion team builds its identity in the AUSL. One of the coolest storylines is that she is now teammates with pitcher Kenzie Brown, who Arizona fans might recognize from ASU. 2 players who were once part of one of the biggest rivalries in college softball are now working together at the professional level. But Sydney Stewart isn't the only Wildcat representing Arizona at the AUSL All-Star Cup. Dejah Mulipola is another Arizona legend who continues to prove herself at the professional level. Before becoming a star in professional softball, Dejah built one of the greatest careers ever by an Arizona catcher. She was a 2-time NFCA Catcher of the Year, a first-team All-American, and finished her Arizona career with 68 home runs, which ranks among one of the best of the program history. Her combination of power at the plate and elite arm strength behind the plate made her one of the most dominant catchers in college softball. After Arizona, that success continued. Dejah became one of the biggest stars in Athletes Unlimited softball, where she became the first position player to win the individual championship after leading the league in batting average, home runs, and RBIs. She has also represented Team USA on the international stage, winning a silver medal at the Tokyo Olympics and multiple gold medals in international competitions. Now she continues her professional career with the Texas Volts and remains one of the most respected players in the sport. One of the coolest parts of this first series of the AUSL All-Star Cup is that Sydney Stewart and Dejah Mulipola will actually be teammates. Both Wildcats will be playing for Team Garcia this weekend, giving Arizona fans the chance to watch 2 generations of Arizona softball catchers share the field. For Sid, this is an awesome opportunity because even though she has already proven herself as one of the best young players in the sport, she gets the chance to learn from someone like Dejah, who has been at the highest level of softball for years. Dejah has experience playing professionally, representing Team USA, competing in the Olympics, and becoming one of the most accomplished catchers in the game. Having someone with that kind of experience around her can only help Sid as she continues building her professional career. And for Arizona fans, it is just a really cool moment to see 2 Wildcats who have left such a big impact on the program now playing together at the next level. Team Garcia will take field this weekend with games airing on Saturday and Monday on ESPNU, so Arizona fans will have the chance to watch Sydney and Dejah compete together in the AUSL All-Star Cup. Seeing Sydney Stewart and Dejah Mulipola representing Arizona at the AUSL All-Star Cup is another reminder of how special the softball program is. Arizona has always been one of the premier programs in the country, and seeing former Wildcats continue to succeed at the professional level is something every Arizona fan should be excited about. From Sydney Stewart's breakout journey to Dejah Mulipola's legendary career, Arizona fans have two incredible Wildcats to cheer for in the AUSL All-Star Cup. With a unique format, new teams each series, and some of the best players in softball competing, this is an event you won't want to miss. Let me know in the comments, are you excited to watch Dejah and Sydney represent Arizona? Bear down.